back, everybody, to episode 2 of Alpine Valley. Just a quick recap from episode 1. We got this nice parking lot done. We got this big Alpine Valley entrance with the 2 indoor facilities. Got a viewing area and a restaurant put in. I will be back for update number 1, everybody, to update number 1 of Alpine Valley. In the last episode, I said that if anybody wanted a shout out on these vehicles here, I would put license plates on there if they commented, they wanted a shout out in there. I'm going to do things a little differently today, or I should say through the rest of the series. We're going to put license plates for anyone that comments on any of the Let's Play videos. And I'm going to kind of make them a little funny. So, we're going to start off with Dragonite. I mess with him. His obvious name is Diamondite, but I call him Dragonite because it's easier for me, I guess. I think it's kind of funny. He knows about it. And I gave him his fancy car like he asked. Next, we have Dude. This is for Dude Man. Great guy. And then we have Small Guy Gaming, aka Tall Guy Gaming, aka Dippin' Dots, aka Harry, the guy with way too many names. So did one for him there as well. Then we got Poops a Lot. Obviously, it's Poops It Out. I didn't know what to do, and I kind of thought it was funny, so I don't know, sue me. We also have M Games, Michael from M&J Games. Thought it was funny, just do M Games. Then we got Kelp, which is Kep, but he loves kelping all the time, so yeah, he's Kelp. Then we got the one and only Clouds. I do this on a lot of my builds, just taking shots at them, just messing with them. So it's F Clouds. I think that's all I have so far. So if you want to see a little license plate on here, just comment something random even, and I'll get you on here. So let's actually get into the update. We actually, from Harry, Tall Guy Gaming, whatever you want to call him, suggested we should name this restaurant Rocky Mountain Burger Company. So I just did Rocky Mountain Burger. Kind of like that. I'll probably add a better sign in there now. Just wanted to get that in place right there. We have 2 new restaurant buildings, as well as my very first backstage area. It's very plain, but I'm sure they'll get better over time. This is just the first time I've ever done it, so yeah, it looks alright. And the restaurant, or sorry, not the restaurant, the shop buildings, food, whatever you want to call them. This one is actually going to be more of like your desserts area building. So we got all like the desserts all in here. I think they turned out really nice. Just a little bit of trim I did on there, and just the building itself looks pretty good. I like it. With a little bit of foliage here. Then we got the meat building. All your meats, the pizza pan, chief beef, hot dog squad, and just ribbon. Same type of a building, just kind of wanted it to match that as well. Did like this little seating area here so you can, you know, get your food and sit down and eat. As well in the middle here, I did like this little gazebo little thing, just so you can sit and enjoy your food, or even if you're not eating, you could just sit here and kind of enjoy the environment and the, yeah. So then we also got our first flat ride here. Did a little carousel here, just something small, just to add into this area. Go through the queue, and because it's a staple of our channel, we will ride this Justice for Flat Rides. Just a little carousel. You can see the water there, all the foliage around. Really like how that turned out. I think it looks really good in this area. And then we also have Brivade's Arcade. Now, Brivade's got a sneak peek at this a couple weeks back, or probably a week ago. And I had this building empty, and he told me that it would look really good if I did an arcade in here. So I don't know how to do arcade machines, and he told me that he has some on the workshop and that I should put them in here. So that's what I did, and that's why it's called Brivade's Arcade. Let's get in here. All these arcade machines, and Brivade's does really good with his arcade machines, so I had to put him in here. It's just a really cool touch of having an arcade in this park, and he just did a phenomenal job on these. So it turned out really nice. And then I also have a prize counter here. When you have all your tickets, you can exchange them for prizes and whatnot, so it was a nice little touch there. And then here we have our indoor theme park. Now I wanted to make like a coaster going through the whole thing with a bunch of flat rides, but obviously the space is very small, so I was not able to do that. So we did get 2 flat rides in here and a coaster that comes in and out a little bit of it. We're not going to ride this because it's just a cage and we don't really see much, but we will get on this giant drop. Just a nice shot of it. Nice. I also added this little area where the coaster is coming into the building. I really like it. You're just standing here, you can see the coaster come ripping through. There's a nice touch. So we will ride this first coaster. Now I'm not good with coasters, everyone knows that, so don't expect too much out of it. It's just like a small kiddie coaster. So enjoy your ride. We also do not have a name for it yet, so if you got any suggestions on what I should name it, drop it down in the comment section. I'd like to hear what you guys think of it. Does go around twice, so we will ride it a second lap. Like I said, not the greatest coaster, not very good at building coasters, but it's just a little kiddie ride. I also noticed that I did not do this area. I didn't theme that, so that will come in a later update. As well as just theming in here. It's pretty plain, so probably do some terrain work in there. Just gonna make it feel a little more full in this area. But overall, it was alright. Man, indoors, I think it was kind of cool. You leave this exit, you kind of get above this little area, which I think is a cool touch as well. Just make sure that we have not missed anything else. And I think that is it for update number 1. In this series, I am going to tone down how much I do in future updates, just because the way we're going, I'm almost like halfway done with it, so it's going to be a small mini park. So to have a few more episodes and maybe like 4 of them. I'm gonna try to tone it down a little bit on future updates, so just keep that in mind, as well as we got the Dippin' Dots crew starting the indoor water park, starting to break ground here. Yeah, so I will be back for update number 2. Welcome back, everybody, to update number 2. The water park is here. We got the big water park sign here with a nice looking glass into the lazy river. I think that's what it looks like. I don't know. I guess you're gonna find out. We got a Pip Shops. What is this? The Juice. I should have known that. It's the Juice. And then we got Pip Shop water as well. I think it was a good touch just to put both of those things in there. So let's get all in there. It's called the Bay of Dreams Water Park. And you get up in here, and yeah, there's a nice little lazy river here. I'm gonna pause it because it's gonna get loud in here. Yeah, just a little lazy river to go through. You got my hot tubs in here as well. Love the foliage, the rock work, especially this open glass thing you see here, just to kind of get a glance in it before you even go in there. I got my little lifeguards and lifeguard chairs. Not the greatest, but it does justice. And then we're gonna get into the water slide area. I think it turned out really nice. We got 3 smaller water slides here, and then we got 2 giant ones up here. Really like how this looks. I also have these same water slides poking out the building. You see that a lot with indoor water parks. You'll see that they kind of come out the building a bit. Got them coming out here too. As they come out come out right here into the pool area here. Like I said, really like how this turned out. I really like just kind of going on the other side of the glass here and just kind of looking at it. Looks really good. Yeah, like I said, I think it really turned out good. And then just to have this lazy river kind of come through in from the pool, just so you can get a little lap. It's not a big lazy river, but I think it looks good. The little bridges over it and whatnot. Really like how that looks. Honestly, I think this is really all I did for update number 2. Like I said in the last update, I'm just going to try to tone down how much I'm doing in updates just so it can have a little longer of a series. So yeah, the water park is officially in. So I will be back with update number 3, which is the final update of episode 2. And welcome back, everybody, to the final and third update to episode 2 of Alpine Valley. Last update was this nice water park, and we added on to this area over here. We have a chairplane ride here, and we will just jump on that very quickly. Justice for flat rides, like always. You know, I think it looks good there. The elevation that I put in here, I think it looks good. You can see it poking up over these buildings, which these buildings are just some bathrooms and a staff room. Everybody knows that my employees or staff, whatever you want to call it, in my parks are always unhappy, so I'm just going to put in a bunch of staff buildings and hope that they stay happy for the most part, but we will see. But yeah, I still have to detail this queue a little bit with a bunch of foliage, because that's what it seems like I've been doing for most of this park already, so that will be done. I like how this building turned out. Probably get a little more detail in there eventually. And then we got the exit here. coming out. And then the final thing is we got the kid zone. So I did like kind of Alpine-ish playground theme. Got like the little rope things that you climb up on to try to do it as best as I could. Got this little building or little area here with the slide coming down into there. We got this little bridge going to the next one with another slide, and then we actually got two other slides over here as well, and then just a ladder to get up that way if you want. We got the monkey bar, the monkey bars, of course, and then the swings. Like I said, I think it turned out pretty nice. I really like how it looks. I also used a gingerbread flat roof piece for the ground, kind of make it look like mulch or whatever you typically see in playgrounds, just to give it that extra touch. And then we have this sign, which I think turned out pretty good, just labeled the kids zone, out of wood. Really like that, kind of greenish still, going with that green vibe in here. I also made a fence around the whole thing so kids don't fall into the lake and drown, because we do not want that to happen. So putting that fence in there to keep the kiddos safe. But yeah, I think that's it for update number 3. Like I said in the last one, I'm just going to make these updates a little shorter just so there's a few more episodes. So yeah, we got the Dippin' Dots crew here starting the next area for episode number 3. So episode 3, you will see that started to build. So thank you for watching. Like and comment below, and I will be back with you next Tuesday for episode 3. Take care, y'all. Peace.